conferences, and I've worked with the Black History Month Committee for 7 years. Our program has evolved a great deal over that period of time. We started with a display of African art and a reading list. We built to concerts, film series, and then to Youth Day, which involves the coordination of several state universities, local high schools, and employee volunteers who have been willing to provide job shadowing opportunities for the students. Each year we've ended the month of activities with a very popular soul food event called Feast of Soul. It occurs simultaneously with a marketplace that showcases local vendors of African American art, movies, books, and other wares. A few years ago, we started bringing our events out into the community. The Water Bureau sponsored an event focusing on our lost Black neighborhoods. Most people are familiar with Vanport, but not everybody knows about God's Lake Courts or about Fairview Homes. If you listen to stories told by elders in our local Black churches, you come to realize that their childhood homes don't exist anymore. The Lost Black Neighborhoods event was well attended, and it continues to be requested in a variety of relevant settings. I personally feel that the most significant evolution of our program has been our focus on local history and our sponsorship of events that honor the contribution of local artists and musicians. 2 years ago, Renee worked with Mayor's office to organize an event celebrating jazz on Williams Avenue. We were honored by guests Sweet Baby James, Bobby Bradford, Esperanza Spalding, who just won a Grammy. The next year, we showcased Sarah Memory as the jazz master of the Portland Jazz Festival, performing a preview of his jazz orchestra presentation called Artfully Miles. This year, our community is grieving the loss of a great human being, Obo Adi. Obo was a master drummer, composer, a teacher, and much, much more to our community. Members of the Black History Month Committee decided to honor Obo's legacy during the 2013 Black History Month celebration. So our events include a tribute concert featuring his group Okapam here at the Portland Building in the second floor auditorium next Wednesday at lunch. Also, a community art show that Renee is organizing on Tuesday, February 26th at a name of the church at 5:30 p.m. We'd like to thank the Bureau of Environmental Services, the Office of Equity, Bureau of Transportation, and Human Resources for their support of these events. I'd also like to take a moment to thank all of you for the painstaking work that you're engaging in regarding the city's budget discussion. Our committee went through an abbreviated version of that discussion. I think we're operating on about 50% of our normal budget for this year's program, and that shows in a reduced number of activities. We did have to cancel each day this year, or at least postpone it. Our discussions were not free from conflict. At a particular moment in the discussion, I realized one very important fact, and that is that almost everyone engaged in these discussions had come out of their own pockets to support these events at one time or another. So we were not discussing someone else's budget, and we were not discussing someone else's program. We were direct stakeholders in a variety of ways. Specifically, I suspect that every one of us
wrap up soon. Sorry.
Every one of us realizes the broader challenges that the city faces economically will only be solved if all available resources are called to the task. Those resources include the diversity of our communities and the wisdom that comes from such diverse perspectives. And that wisdom can only be leveraged effectively out of right relationship, and the development of that relationship depends on a shared understanding of accurate history. With that, I'm going to turn this over to my friend Renee Mitchell, who served on our committee as a speaking force in the community, to tell you a little bit about the art show event.
Well, good morning. Thank you for allowing me to be here, Mayor and City Council.
as well as city staff and community. I wanted to personally invite all of you to the Community Art Show, which is titled Creating Community Artfully, where we are honoring Obal Adi, but also just making sure that we recognize our past artists who have invested beauty into this community, our current artists, as well as our future artists, which are the young people. So I'm so grateful to have the city's support in that effort. And with that, I'd like to share art from my heart with a short poem. Let her be born with intention and handled tenderly, gratefully. Let her emerge from the depths where shameful secrets have burrowed so deeply into your bosom that you almost forget they even exist. Let her speak to me through you so that I might reclaim myself and know that I am understood. Let her emerge. She is waiting for your invitation, a spiritual summons which can only travail when you embrace the love, the tragedies, the emotional depth that makes us human. She is a mosaic thread connecting us all in ways we cannot even comprehend. She is already whole, stretched out wide within you, poking at your consciousness, hoping you would notice. She is the completion of your H-E-A-R-T. She is art. Let her be born. So I hope that you attend and encourage all others to attend our Community Art Show, which is a bridge between City Hall and community. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.